Good morning, good fucking morning. Welcome to Tea Time with Navi, where you drink the tea and I stand around and cook while answering one of your juiciest questions. So let's start. Okay, so today we are going to be making some sugar cookies, the same sugar cookies that are on this picture. So today we have sugar, eggs, butter, vanilla extract, soda, baking soda, flour. Those are all the ingredients you're going to need for this specific recipe. I wanted to make it extremely easy for you guys because we do not like to overcomplicate life. So that's that. We're gonna start off with 3/4 cup of sugar. If you don't wanna dye, add less. If you wanna dye, add more. We're gonna add that to our mixing bowl while also adding a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. I don't usually get into measurements, but obviously this is baking soda. I don't want you guys to have an explosion happening. So that's that. And we also need 1/2 cup of butter. I'm pretty sure this is 1/2 cup. 1 stick is fine. It needs to be softened. So I'm gonna put it into the microwave so it gets softened. Don't forget about it so it doesn't melt, because I had that once happen and I had to scrape off the butter off of the actual plate, and I think that right now, that's enough. Oh yeah, it's super nice and smooth. So smooth, silky like butter. Look at that butter. Okay, we're gonna add that into our bowl. Perfect. Just gonna throw that into the sink. Next, we're gonna add 1 egg. It did ask for a large egg. I don't have any large eggs, so I'm just gonna use this egg. Again, I don't like to overcomplicate life, guys. I truly don't like to. I just do whatever the hell I need to do. Because guess what? It's still gonna end up, you know where? Okay, then we are going to go with our flour. It asked for 1.5 cups of flour. So we're gonna take our bowl, and I need a spoon. And it asks for 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, but I'm gonna add the amount I wanna add because sometimes you like it more vanilla-y, sometimes you don't. So I'm just gonna eyeball it and pour enough where I say it's enough. There, that's enough. See daisies. Okie dokie. And then we just have to mix everything together, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna answer some questions. Guys, a lot of people are saying that our generation is over, specifically millennials and Gen X, and I have one thing to say about it. We are the only generation that can tell you to fuck off after the drama and the trauma that you've created over our entire lives. So that's that. And you know what? Our generation is the only generation that has actually picked happiness, personal happiness, mental happiness, besides anyone else's happiness. About the election, actually something super interesting is happening, and we have never seen that before. Both of the candidates are targeting Gen Z using TikTok, which, guys, I genuinely believe that this election is gonna be determined by whose fucking video goes viral, because it's hilarious. Have you seen what they're posting? Trump with his Jake Paul, Kamala Harris and her thirst traps. Like, what the fuck? I think it's so hilarious because this is literally the people that said that our generation is stupid. Kamala's quote. Again, this is not me telling you who to vote for. This is just my personal opinion in terms of how this election is actually turning out and the way that they are targeting us. Gen Z rise, Gen X canceled. Okay, our dough is ready, so now we gotta get our parchment paper ready and our, what is it called? The flat thing that you put the dough on? That. I'm pretty sure that your guys' looks a little bit different. Again, I'm in a new house, so this thing looks like that. So we're gonna use some parchment paper there. After that, we are gonna set the oven to 400 degrees. Set. And we are going to roll our dough into balls. You guys can roll your balls into any size balls you would like. Big balls, small balls, medium balls, any balls you would like. But mine look like this. I managed to get 13 balls out of the recipe that I made. You may have a completely different number since your balls could be different. But while the oven is preheating, I'm gonna answer a couple more questions. If your friend is asking you for money, the best thing I would recommend, if you don't wanna give them that money, call them up, go, hey bitch, go get a job, and your problem is solved. If you don't want to give your hard work money away or your birthday money, it doesn't matter. You just don't give it to them. You don't have to give anyone anything, even if they are your family members, your friends. It doesn't matter. Money is business. They will bail you or they will just not give it back if they promise. So many situations happen, no matter how good the fucking friend is. If there's a severe situation, obviously, but that's on your side. But if you don't want to give them the money, just tell them to work. Should you go to college or should you not? Look, it's up to you if you want to go to college. Very simple. If you are a business type person like me, you might not even need college because you don't need a specific job. But if you are like, you want to be a doctor or I don't know, a stripper, then you need probably to go to college. So that's that. Okay guys, our oven is almost preheated. I'm gonna add our dough there and we're gonna let it cook for 8 minutes. Okay, our cookies are done. They smell so good. Okay, now let's plate them. Don't bitch around that my hands are not wearing gloves. I don't care. Here are our cookies. They're not super pretty because there was some air bubbles in it, but if you take your time to roll out your balls properly, you're gonna get a smooth, silky cookie. Okay, now let's taste test. Wow. They're so smooth. Thank you so much for watching the second episode of Tea Time with Navi. Hopefully you enjoyed your tea and hopefully you're gonna try out this recipe. Also, you can ask all your questions in our private Telegram group in the description below. Bye guys, see you next week.